result is an extreme contrast between light and shadow. Objects in the shadows were almost completely black, creating a stark visual contrast with the bright sunlight. One specific instance of shadow-related mystery involved the lunar module itself. During the Apollo 11 mission, shadows near the landing site seemed to behave strangely. Some observers noted that the shadows appeared to stretch or bend in unusual ways. This led to various theories and discussions about the possible reasons behind these anomalies. Some speculated that the low angle of the sun could be causing optical illusions, while others wondered if the shadows were revealing hidden details about the lunar surface. The appearance of shadows also had practical implications. Created by the lunar terrain sometimes hid features of the landscape from view. This made it difficult for the astronauts to fully assess the environment around them. Rocks and craters could appear differently depending on the angle of the sunlight and the position of the shadows. As a result, the astronauts had to rely on their training and experience to navigate and conduct their work effectively. The far side of the moon. The far side of the moon, often called the dark side, has fascinated scientists and space enthusiasts for decades. Unlike the near side of the moon, which is visible from Earth, the far side remains hidden from view due to the moon's synchronous rotation. This means that one side of the moon always faces Earth, leaving the far side shrouded in mystery. One of the most intriguing topics is speculation rather than concrete evidence. The far side of the moon is characterized by its rugged terrain and deep craters. One notable feature is the South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest and oldest impact craters in the solar system. This basin is about 2,500 kilometers, 1,150 miles wide, and 13 kilometers, 8 miles deep. Its immense size and depth make it a point of interest for researchers looking for clues about the moon's history and geology. In the past, lunar missions such as China's Chang'e 4 mission have explored the far side. Chang'e 4 made history in January 2019 by landing in the von Karman crater in the South Pole Aitken Basin. This mission provided valuable data and images of the far side's surface. But no significance of Earth. Earth's significance in the universe is a profound topic, one that became even more apparent during the Apollo 11 mission. When astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon in 1969, their view of Earth from space offered a fresh perspective on our planet's place in the cosmos. The most striking aspect of Earth's significance is its unique position as the only known planet with life. As we look out into the vastness of space, Earth stands out because of its lush landscapes, rich biodiversity, and the complex ecosystems that support all forms of life. From space, Earth appears as a fragile blue marble, suspended in the void. This image, famously captured by the Apollo 8 mission, emphasized our planet's isolation and vulnerability. Temperatures, lack of atmosphere, and radiation serve as a reminder of how unique and special Earth is. Moreover, the mission underscored the rarity of Earth's conditions that make life possible. The moon, with its airless surface and lack of water, reinforces the notion that Earth's atmosphere and liquid water are crucial for sustaining life. This realization adds weight to the need for responsible stewardship of our planet. The Apollo 11 mission also stirred discussions about the significance of Earth's role in the larger context of the universe. The vast, uncharted expanse of space seems to magnify Earth's importance as a home for humanity. This awareness drives the search for extraterrestrial life, with the hope that discovering other habitable planets could offer insights into our own planet's origins and our place. That Earth might not be the only place with life. One of the most significant efforts in this quest began with the Apollo 11 mission. During their historic trip to the Moon, astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin not only made history by landing on the lunar surface, but also sparked discussions about what might be out there in the vast expanse of space. Aldrin, in particular, has been known for his intriguing comments on the subject. He's hinted at the possibility of hidden structures or bases on the far side of the Moon, suggesting that there might be ancient civilizations or even extraterrestrial activity. These remarks have captured the imagination of many and led to intense speculation and further investigations. The idea that there might be life elsewhere in the universe is based on some key factors. First, the universe is incredibly vast, with billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars, many of which have planets orbiting them. Scientists argue that, given the sheer number of these planets, it's statistically likely that some of them might harbor life. This idea is supported by the discovery of extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme conditions on Earth. This suggests that life might exist in harsh environments elsewhere in the universe. Moreover, missions like the Mars rovers and the study of moons in our own solar system, such as Europa and Enceladus, have focused on looking for signs of life. These moons have subsurface oceans that could potentially harbor life forms. Back on Earth, projects like SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, use powerful telescopes to listen for signals from space, which means it doesn't have the air and protection from space radiation that Earth does. It experiences extreme temperature changes, hot during the day and freezing cold at night. These harsh conditions make it seem like an unlikely place for life to exist. Yet, scientists have explored some fascinating possibilities about life on the Moon. One theory is that life could have hitchhiked to the Moon from Earth or other planets. This idea suggests that tiny organisms, like bacteria or even more resilient creatures called tardigrades, could travel through space on asteroids or spacecraft. In 2019, a spacecraft named Bereshit crashed on the Moon, and it was carrying thousands of tardigrades. These tiny creatures are known for their incredible survival skills, even in space exploration. Scientists are always on the lookout for new discoveries and re-evaluating our understanding of where life might exist. The search for life on the Moon involves analyzing samples collected during missions and studying lunar surface features. For instance, the Apollo missions brought back moon dust, which has been analyzed for any signs of life. While no evidence of life has been found so far, these studies help scientists understand more about the Moon's environment and its potential to support life. Quest for moon microbes. During the Apollo 11 mission, astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin collected moon rocks and dust, and their findings initially suggested that the Moon was a barren place with no signs of life. However, in 2019, the controversy took a new turn. On the Moon led to renewed discussions about the possibility of life on our lunar neighbor. Critics argue that these tardigrades could not have survived the harsh conditions of the Moon. The Moon has no atmosphere and extreme temperature swings, which seem inhospitable to life. Others point out that the chances of finding life are slim because the Moon's environment is so harsh and dry. Despite these doubts, the idea that life could hitch a ride from Earth and survive on the Moon persists. Some scientists suggest that if life can be sent to the Moon, it might also be able to survive in isolated spots, such as within lunar rocks or ice at the poles. This idea is exciting because it means that our understanding of life's potential locations is continually evolving. The controversial quest for moon microbes highlights the challenges and excitement of space exploration. Thanks for watching another episode. While you are still here, make sure to click the video on your screen for more quality content.